It's hard for me even talk, it's hard to breathe, even think about it.
A family's anguish over an almost unspeakable crime. Their teenage daughter burned alive.
They have ripped everything I have.
8 p.m. Saturday night, rural North Mississippi. A 911 call reports a burning car on a county road. Within minutes, the volunteer fire department arrives.
We were expecting it to be just a normal car fire.
Instead, a horribly burned teen stumbles from the darkness in this small town. They know her.
I realized who the victim was, and it was just shocking.
19-year-old Jessica Chambers, described by friends as a well-liked, outgoing high school cheerleader, had been doused with a flammable liquid and set on fire. She would die the next day due to burns covering nearly every inch of her body. But it gets even worse, according to what the family says doctors told them.
They said that, as far as they could tell, like they squirted fluid down her throat and up her nose because it just burned her on the inside so bad.
Incredibly, despite her suffering, Chambers whispered something to firefighters. Many believe it was the name of her attacker.
I can't really disclose any of that information at this time.
Authorities will only tell me what the teen said is a lead. Meanwhile, in this small town, the big question is who could have done it?
Well, certainly we're looking at murder charges, capital murder charges.
Authorities have been retracing where Chambers went that night. This surveillance video shows her stopping at a local gas station where police say she bought a drink and chatted with a few people. Everyone she spoke with has been cleared. The teen's burnt car is being analyzed, as is her phone recovered inside. Investigators believe a text or last call could be key, especially if it links to her last whispered words.
I want to see justice, man. Justice,
And in this part of Mississippi, they believe justice can be here or the hereafter.
God's judgment, God's punishment is going to be far more worse than anything that we can do.
That poor family. Martin joins me now. I mean, I understand that they're just getting access to this young woman's phone, correct?
Right, and the phone, they believe, could be absolutely key to solving this mystery and maybe finding who this killer is. It required a couple of things. First, you have to get the legal warrants in order to gain access to someone's information like that. And then, number two, they needed physically to have the password, the passcode. I've just been told by the authorities they achieved all of that today. They've been able to get into the phone. And first thing tomorrow, they're following up on the leads it generates.